Hey, yo, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 3 p.m., October 8th, 2025. Now, I mean, I won't be going outside today. Fuck that. Now, I mean, I got some things I wanna do. I will be doing another video tonight. Now, I mean, from the outside. You know what I mean? So Santos Escobar. Yes, Santos Escobar. He re-signed back with WWE. He agreed on a new deal with WWE. And, basically, what this tells me was, he met with Tony Khan, right? Tony Khan wanted to put him in the Death Riders, and he said, fuck this, I'm going back to WWE. That's basically what happened. You know what I mean? Him and, he agreed on a new deal with WWE. And from what I understand, it's a big deal. So maybe he might get a push. Maybe, me don't know. Me no sabe, papi. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to, if he's really going to get a push in it. I mean, with the money that they're paying him, I mean, one would assume that they would have to push him big time. You know what I mean? But it's interesting because something happened along the way of him and AEW. Remember, Davey Boy Meltzer said that, he was expected to go to AEW, right? But I'm assuming that, he took one look at the creative that was offered to him, and he was like, nah, I'm good, B. I'm good. Like, fuck that. I'm not going to AEW. Fuck that. More than likely, they was gonna put him in the Don Callis family. Shit, nigga. If they put Andrade, who by the way, he wasn't even shown last night on Title Tuesday. He wasn't even shown. No, I mean, he didn't even make an appearance. You know what I mean? And the rest of the Don Callis family was there, right? The rest of them were there, except him. He disappeared. Now, I mean, he's gone already? I don't know. But going back to thing, Santos Escobar took one look and was like, nah, I'm going back. So like I said, something might have happened where he decided to say, fuck yeah, I'm just going to stay in WWE. I guess the big plans, and again, this is my thinking. I'm assuming that the plans that they probably will have for thing will probably be, him in AAA, right? He goes down to AAA and, he becomes AAA champion. Who knows? Who knows what they do with Santos Escobar, right? But the way I made it seem was like he was basically going to AEW, but I guess something happened and he decided to sign back with WWE. Like I say, he took one look. He's like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Because, it seemed like it was going to be the Don Callis family. That's what it seemed like to me. That he was going to go be another member of a group that has so many more members there that, you lose count. You know what I mean? The House of Jobbers. I don't even think Brian Cage is there no more either. You know what I mean? Brian Cage, man. WWE will be waiting for Brian Cage. Believe me. They'll be waiting. Santos Escobar. Look, even if he left WWE, right, it wouldn't have hurt. It wouldn't have hurt WWE. Period. I mean, I think the fact that but it does say something. It says that AEW is not the destination for everybody. I mean, that is no longer the place to be. All Elite Wrestling is no longer that place that everyone wants to spend their time in. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, he still would have went over there. He still would have went. You know what I mean? He still would have took the gamble. And yeah. Yeah. Yep. But that wasn't even the case. You know? But that speaks volumes that nobody wants to be in AEW. And when they go to AEW, right? Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Who's the last person in AEW that signed with the company and was shot right to the top? That's a good question. Name someone who AEW signed that, they signed with the company and they shot him straight to the top. All right, if y'all hear that, that's me watching stuff. Yeah. The answer is nobody. So what the fuck were they going to do with Santos Escobar even if he went to AEW? They wasn't going to do shit with him. They was not going to do a fucking thing with him. He would have been wasted. Because remember, he reportedly left WWE, supposedly, right? Because, he wasn't satisfied creatively, right? But I guess he took one look at what AEW had to offer, and it's like, you know what? Whatever WWE was going to do with me that I didn't like is a hell of a lot better than what AEW was going to do, right? He wasn't going to play the delusion game. He wasn't, So, yeah. So Santos Escobar is back with WWE, and also, like I said, Xavier Woods also re-signed back with WWE. And someone mentioned something about Kofi. Kofi hasn't re-signed, but Kofi's going to re-sign. Trust me. The New Day is an act. You need them as a fucking act. You do. You do. You need them as a fucking act. Now, I mean, it's like the Rascals. Remember, the Rascals, you can't really do shit with the Rascals if Trey Miguel is not there. You know what I mean? Listen. This guy, the light-skinned motherfucker. What's his name? What the fuck is his name? Wesley. Wesley. Wesley showed that he could do stuff on his own, but the act is not the same without Trey Miguel. It's not. It's not. But again, Santos Escobar played it smart. Now, I mean, he played it really, really smart. And, not really, he didn't really play it smart. What happened was, again, he saw the creative for the AEW. He saw what the pitch was going to be. And he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going right back to WWE. Because WWE's pitch might not have been any better, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better than what AEW was gonna make him do. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, he signed back with WWE. So it's definitely interesting to see. And there's supposed to be more contract news. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Sean Ross' bitch. He claimed he had some more contract news, but haven't heard anything. But anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. I will be making a video tonight for sure. So, yeah, I got a burp. Burpee. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.